acceptance and surrender.
Eckhart is a spiritual teacher and author who was born in Germany and educated at the universities of London and Cambridge. Eckhart's profound yet simple teachings have already helped countless people throughout the world find inner peace and greater fulfillment in their lives. At the core of the teachings lies the transformation of consciousness, a spiritual awakening that he sees as the next step in human evolution. Whatever you accept completely will take you to peace, including the acceptance that you cannot accept, that you are in resistance. Acceptance of the unacceptable is the greatest source of grace in this world. Whenever you deeply accept this moment as it is, no matter what form it takes, you are at peace. Surrender is the simple but profound wisdom of yielding to rather than opposing the flow of life. The only place where you can experience the flow of life is the now, so to surrender is to accept the present moment unconditionally and without reservation. It is to relinquish inner resistance to what is. To offer no resistance to life is to be in a state of grace, ease, and lightness. This state is then no longer dependent upon things being in a certain way, good or bad. Letting go of inner resistance, you often find circumstances change for the better. Non-resistance doesn't necessarily mean doing nothing. All it means is that any doing becomes non-reactive. Remember the deep wisdom underlying the practice of Eastern martial arts. Don't resist the opponent's force. Yield to overcome. Accept, then act. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. Make it your friend and ally, not your enemy. This will miraculously transform your whole life. In the state of surrender, you see very clearly what needs to be done, and you take action, doing one thing at a time and focusing on one thing at a time. Learn from nature, see how everything gets accomplished and how the miracle of life unfolds without dissatisfaction or unhappiness. Watch any plant or animal and let it teach you acceptance of what is. Surrender to the now. Let it teach you being. Don't look for peace. Don't look for any other state than the one you are in now. Otherwise, you will set up inner conflict and unconscious resistance. Forgive yourself for not being at peace. The moment you completely accept your non-peace becomes transmuted into peace. Anything you accept fully will get you there, will take you into peace. This is the miracle of surrender. When you accept what is, every moment is the best moment. That is enlightenment. Am I saying enjoy this moment? Be happy? No. Allow the suchness of this moment. That's enough. You don't need to accept an undesirable or unpleasant life situation, nor do you need to deceive yourself and say that there is nothing wrong with it. No, you recognize fully that you want to get out of it. You then narrow your attention down to the present moment without mentally labeling it in any way. If there is no action you can take, and you cannot remove yourself from the situation either, then use the situation to make you go more deeply into surrender, more deeply into the now, more deeply into being. Acceptance means, for now, this is what this situation, this moment, requires me to do, and so I do it willingly. Acceptance looks like a passive state, But in reality, it brings something entirely new into this world. That peace, a subtle energy vibration, is consciousness. Sometimes surrender means giving up trying to understand and becoming comfortable with not knowing. Until you practice surrender, the spiritual dimension is something you read about, talk about, get excited about, write books about, think about, believe in, or don't, as the case may be. It makes no difference. Not until you surrender does it become a living reality in your life. All you really need to do is accept this moment fully. You are then at ease in the here and now, and at ease with yourself. True freedom and the end of suffering is living in such a way as if you had completely chosen whatever you feel or experience at this moment. Surrender comes when you no longer ask, "Why is this happening to me?" If you have lived long enough, you will know that things go wrong quite often. It is precisely at those times that surrender needs to be practiced if you want to eliminate pain and sorrow from your life. Acceptance of what is immediately frees you from mind identification and thus reconnects you with being. Resistance is the mind. Even within the seemingly most unacceptable and painful situation is concealed a deeper good, and within every disaster is contained the seed of grace. The peace that comes with surrendered action turns to a sense of aliveness when you actually enjoy what you are doing. Allow this moment to be as it is. Leave life alone, let it be. Universal
Awakening.
If you found our video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.